So a lot of times I get people in the clinic who are dealing specifically with right-sided low back pain, and there's typically a reason for this. This is because the right shoulder will typically sit lower than the left, with the right rib cage compressing and the right pelvis a little bit higher than the left side. This is just a normal baseline asymmetry that we see, but what it does is it causes some of the tissues like the right QL to essentially get really tight in the back. Now there are a number of different techniques that we can do to essentially alleviate that, and one of my favorite is actually this side lying activity right here. So I grab a foam roller and I wrap it up in a mat just for comfort's sake, and what I do is I lie on my left side, and what I want to do is I want to get my lower rib cage right into the mat and on the foam roller, because the lower part of my rib cage is the most malleable part. Now I take my right foot and I use my right arch to essentially move my lower rib cage right over the foam roller. Now what this does is it essentially side bends me slightly towards my left side, and it allows me to open up my right side. So when I go to inhale, because no air can essentially travel to the left, it will expand my right side, and then all of those tissues on the right side will elongate, and that will help me feel better. So from here, when I'm pushing gently into the foam roller, when I go to inhale, I'm just gonna keep this reach overhead with my right arm. I'm gonna inhale through my nose, and then just exhale there. And what you should feel is essentially air traveling into your right side so that you can expand here. Full exhale through the mouth, and do 3 sets of 5 breaths at home.